Right, so this is part 2, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you did exactly what I did, okay, it should pick it up automatically. We're going to show you guys step by step on how to do it. Okay, you see there it shows your Windows 11, which is excuse. I just want to clean my screen. Okay, as you guys can see, it's showing the Windows logo. So if you like mine, excuse me, I just cleaned my screen. So if you like my computer, which automatically boots it, when it boots into it, it should work. So there it's showing loading underneath. This is where you're going to fill in all your details. Let me just put my flash on. Okay. Because I want to. Okay. This is where it says setting up is starting. Okay. So once you're on this screen, ladies and gentlemen, you select whatever language you want. I'm just going to keep it as it is over here. Going to say next. You're going to give your terms and conditions apply. Alright, so as you guys can see, I've got 2 hard drives here. So I'm going to clean most of them. So the old Windows is no longer going to run on there. Okay. So as you guys are seeing, I'm cleaning it. So this is my 2 hard drives which is left. Okay. I can either choose on which one I want it. So I'm going to select the top one. I'm going to select next. So it's going to start to installing and downloading, as you guys can see. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if it restarts the first time, it's going to restart actually several times. If it restarts the first time, you take out your USB stick, because otherwise, if it's like mine, it's going to keep on booting into the stick and booting into the stick, and you're gonna get nowhere. So after it restarts the first time, you're going to take out your USB stick. As you guys can see, it's ticking down. The first one has already been done. The second one is now copying and installing the files for the necessary Windows. Like I said, as you guys can see, it takes a progress. It takes some time to install. Once everything is in, I'll show you guys that it is not taking any space on your computer as well. So you need to remember that when you do this, you can leave it to run. The only thing that you're going to need to do is wait for it to reboot the first time. I'll show you guys by which piece I mean that you need to take out your flash drive. So underneath here, you see it shows you. Okay, it's copying the images. Then step 2, installing Windows. So that is what it's doing. It's installing the Windows. So it's installing the Windows. and it's going to look for an update for Windows, which is the very important one. So remember, I am not going to be held accountable if you lose anything. You're going to do it on your own risk. I'm just here to teach and to show the steps if anything is wrong and how to install. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, Windows 7 and Windows 8 is no longer with us anymore. It is out there. I had another guy asking me yesterday, can I download, and it's actually this guy WhatsApp in private, it's somebody that I know. So this guy actually asked me, can I get Windows 7 in 2024? I say you can get it, it's there, but you're not gonna have security updates anymore. It is the fastest way for a person to hack you is if you use an operating system that doesn't have security updates anymore. And you will not be able to use the internet in 2024 at all. Unless you have the original disk with the original password, you can try that. But if you get it from the internet, not at all. On my side, not at all. I've tried it how many times. It does not work. Windows 8.1, okay, it is still there. It still has updates, but not security updates anymore as well. So when you get by Windows 10 and 11, it's the latest ones you get, there is security updates. So I just want to give a shout out for the person that created this Tiny 11, because it makes it easier for us, all of us, to go in and going to experiencing it. So I heard it, and I loved it. I had it on my small little laptop, and I loved it. So now everybody has their own experience in their own ways. For gaming, I would say this is 100% good. Because it's tinier than all the other ones. Okay, yeah, you're going to take out your memory stick, ladies and gentlemen. Once it's restarted, I'll show you. There's my memory stick here. Okay, so it's going to shut down now. You take out your stick. The memory stick is in my hand. Let me show you. The memory stick is in my hand. There is the memory stick. It's in my hand. So that is the part you take out your memory stick, because otherwise it's going to restart, reboot into the memory stick. If it's like mine, that's automatically. So now the setup is going to begin. Once the setup has begun, I will let you guys know, because remember, you're going to fill in all your details, Microsoft account, your PC's name, your PC's password, all of those details you're going to put in when it asks you your Wi-Fi password, your language input, your keyboard input. It's going to ask you for all those stuff. Once you are done, it's going to ask you for all those stuff. So it is getting Windows ready. Okay. As you guys can see, So it's starting savor, which means okay. As you guys can read at the bottom, now it says getting ready. So my flash, I'm in a dark room, so I have to use my flash on some places so that you guys can see. So if it's by this stage, you leave it. Sometimes it takes long, and sometimes you can like do it immediately. So this is basically Windows 11 on a low PC, which means what it means by low PC. If you have a 4 gig RAM and a 1 gig hard drive, it would run on here. That's what it's called, a low end PC. So we are waiting on this to getting ready, because it's gonna get ready to ask you for your details. Once that is done, I'll do a test to show you guys on the low end side of this tiny 11. I'll take you through this tiny 11. And maybe I'll do a video tomorrow of how to show you guys how low it is and how good it runs on my HP computer. So it is going to stuck on this page for quite a long time, ladies and gentlemen. For really quite a long time. Okay. Once that is done, I'll get back to you guys shortly with the following steps. This takes quite a long time. So once it's done, once it's by the following steps, I would let you know what's going to be the following steps. Remember, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a child that wants to do this and wants to have experience of this, ask your mom and dad to help you, because you can break your machine and then you won't know what's the following step, how to repair this machine. So rather ask your mom and ask your dad. If you don't know where your mom and dad is, maybe they went out for shopping, maybe they went out for work, and your brother or your other bigger brother, older brother is with you, or your other older sister is with you, ask them for help. Because this, if you don't know this story, it is a complicated story. So once we are done, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get back to you with the following step.